Oh my gosh, a wild battle appeared. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it, guys? Anyway, what's up? Moonlight150 here with your battle for today. This is actually a roulette battle. Actually, I've got a lot of battles right now in line that are like roulette, Pokedex, you know, those are kind of like odd battles that you have to do for fun. And I actually really enjoy these battles, so... Anyway, we got a game against pokegame here. I believe this is the kind of roulette battle where you give each other like 6 numbers and you go through each other's box and you pick those numbers on the Pokemon. So I believe that what this was, and so let's just get to the battle. Let's open up that soda because we gotta do that tradition. There we go. Anyway, so he led off with Claydol, I led off with Beartic. I don't know if we were forced to choose the first Pokemon that we got the number with, so that could have just been really good on my part that I got an Ice type and he got a Ground type. But he switches out into Darmanitan. I went for the sub, and he's gonna go. I'm gonna go for the yawn. Now, looking back at this battle, I should have probably just gone straight for the focus punch, but actually, as you see later in the battle, this yawn is actually going to become very effective and crucial a little bit. I don't know about crucial, but definitely very helpful. Anyway, knowing he's gonna go for the Flare Blitz before he falls asleep, I'm gonna go into my Flareon and take in the Flash Fire. Look, Flareon's being used. Oh my gosh, Flareon. Now here's part of the battle that I'm like really proud of that I somehow pulled off. I mean, I just watched this battle like 5 minutes ago. Because I didn't have any battles recorded. I was gonna go record a battle. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna record some old battle that I still have saved for some reason. And I found out I had done record, so I had to go record a battle and then directly narrate it. But anyway, so I just watched this, and I'm really proud of how this game, these couple turns turn out. So I confused him with Swagger. He's gonna hit me with the Surf, though, sadly. That's the only downside to this part. He brings me down to 55. I'm a bulky Flareon. That's what I am. I'm a bulky Flareon who knows Swagger and Will-O-Wisp. I'm not sure what my other move is. I know I have one actual move to attack with. But I burn him with the Will-O-Wisp. I actually hit the Will-O-Wisp. Oh my gosh. I hit the Will-O-Wisp on the first turn. I knew this was going to be a good battle after that happened. But he hits himself in confusion. Thankfully, I'm going to go for the Fire Fang. And thanks that I'm a Life Orb Flareon and boosted by Flash Fire, that damage actually is decent on that Latias. But due to that Surf, I am going to be running low on HP here, and he's going to burn himself. Sadly, he's not going to hit himself this time around. He's actually going to break through and go for the Recover. So that's going to really damper on what I thought was going to be Flareon taking out a Latias. Really kindered my spirit. Not kindered, I don't know what that word is. Okay, let's just say I put me in a downer mood. Let's say that. But I do go for another Fire Fang, and I live with 1 HP from Life Orb Recoil. And I'm thinking, okay, I can do this. He just needs to hit himself. And we can do this. We can do this with Flareon. He's going to hit himself, and he goes and hits himself, and I'm like, yes! But it doesn't kill him, but I have to use my Fire Fang, and that's going to finish both off. So Flareon takes down a Latias in a draw, and I'm proud of that. How often do you see that happen? That was awesome. I was jumping for joy when that happened, I remember. But anyway, he's going to go right back into his Claydol, and I don't know if I had the choice or this was like forced and we didn't know each other's Pokemon, because I'd go right back into my Beartic. So he switches out again, going to go back, not back, but he's going to go into his Snorlax. So obviously knowing this is going to be a Thick Fat, because what other abilities does Snorlax have that's actually decent besides Thick Fat? So I knew that he was going to switch out, so I go for the sub. And I'm going to go for my other move, which is Focus Punch. So that if you want to try out this Beartic, and after these next couple turns, I think you might want to if you don't have this Beartic, it's Icicle Crash, Sub, Focus Punch, and Yawn. So I'm going to go for the Focus Punch, and I'm hoping that this thing isn't too bulky and it's going to take out the Snorlax, and it's doing so much damage. But either Snorlax is bulkier than I think it is, or Beartic is not as strong as I think it is, and either one is completely plausible. But anyway, even with that little bit of health, he's going to die by an Acid Clash, but no, he's even thicker than I thought. That Thick Fat is thick. And he lives with like a little bit of HP, but I get the flinch, so thankfully Beartic will take out the Snorlax, and that's a kill for Beartic. Woo! But let's see, and it's against like UU Pokemon, Snorlax too. But Snorlax, I don't know. I don't know why he's still up higher in the tiers. But anyway, he brings out his Meganium. Not too exactly sure why against the Beartic. I mean, you see my strategy of subbing and going for Icicle Crash or Focus Punch, whatever is more viable. So kind of not really the smartest move on my part, because I could have gone for the Acid Crash, possibly taken out this Meganium with one shot from Icicle Crash, even seeing that he's probably not as bulky due to his speed, or maybe I'm just not used to Meganium speed because my Meganium is actually a bulky set, so I have no speed investment. But I do go for the Icicle Crash, and weirdly enough, the Giga Drain did not take out my sub, so I'm not too sure what this Meganium is. It could be like specially defensive, bulky, and speed, or defensive bulky and speed? I'm not too sure. So I see that he lives one of my Icicle Crash, so he's possibly physically defensive bulky, or once again, Beartic is just not as powerful as I give it credit for. But seeing that he's not taking out my sub, and he needs to do another one, probably take out before the sub, Icicle Crash is coming. He's going to go back into his sleeping Darmanitan. And this Icicle Crash actually does a lot more to that Darmanitan than I thought it would. So, I don't know Beartic. I rarely use him, especially since there are some other decent ice types in the lower tiers. Wait. I don't know. Anyway, so Beartic, I just rarely ever use it. So, I see that Icicle Crash is not doing much. I'm just going to go for my other viable move, a Focus Punch. Did I say Icicle Punch earlier? I feel like I said Icicle Punch, Icicle Crash, but now I'm going to go for the Focus Punch. And thankfully that does take out the Darmanitan. Holy crap, Beartic, what have you been drinking while I've not been using you? Because it's, wow. I was so surprised at how long this Beartic has been lasting. But he brings in a Superior. Not exactly sure why, but after watching this battle, I realized that like 5 or 4 of his Pokemon on this team is weak to Ice. So I'm really lucky I got something, a decent Ice type like Beartic. So I'm going to go for the Icicle Crash. Not too sure how bulky Superior is, but looking at this Superior itself might be bulkier once again. I'm just giving too much credit to Beartic, and he just doesn't have the attack strength like I think he does. But I am being sapped away by Leech Seed. He's going to cover a little bit of help, but another Icicle Crash will take out. I'm fearing that this Giga Drain is going to take me out, and that'll be the end of Beartic. But no, I live with the 61. That only did about half, like around half. And I'm just going to go for the Icicle Crash again. And that's going to take out the Superior. So Beartic is on a roaring rampage. Go Beartic. And it's kind of appropriate. You know, he's a nice type. He's kind of related with Christmas now. And it's December 1st. Trust me, that was not planned whatsoever. But anyway, he's going to go into his Clay Doll. I'm going to go for my Icicle Crash. And I'm actually believing this time that he's not going to live. Because he is a Clay Doll. And Clay Dolls are built bulky because they are meant for, like, setting up Stealth Rocks and stuff like that. But so he does live in the yellow, and he's going to take me out with an Earthquake. But Beartic, you deserve a well-deserved red because you took out, like, more than half his team, I believe. It was freaking amazing. But I'm just going to bring in my Eradicate because I think he's, like, the only Pokemon I have left on this team. Or the only Pokemon that has a Dark-type move. And I'm just going to go for the Crunch and finish off this Clay Doll. And all he has left is the Meganium, and I'm going to just finish him off with the U-turn. And that will be the game. So, good game, pokegame. I hope you guys enjoyed this little rampage of Beartics. I hope you guys be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that other good stuff. And I will see you guys later. I'm actually finishing a little bit early. But anyway. But yeah, like I said, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that other good stuff. And I will see you guys later on the next battle, video, whatever I decide to upload. Because I'm uploading stuff now. Bye.